Hey, what's up you guys? Kevin Buddy over here. Welcome back to Video File Freak. I'm going to show you one piece of device. One device that all home theater owners should, or home theater enthusiasts should actually have. Is this guy. Right up here. You guys think it's a 4K Blu-ray player. I think everybody has that nowadays. It's this guy up here. That, my friend, is a HDMI splitter. Now, why do you need this in your home theater or your home bedroom cinema setup? Well, everybody has a TV, and I hope if you're a home theater enthusiast, you will actually have a projector as well. So, how do you display two different inputs on different screens? Or one input or one signal into all different types of screens? Well, that's what this guy does. So technically I have my 4K Blu-ray player connected into the input of this HDMI splitter. And this device is actually splitting the signal into two screens. One for the TV and the other one's for the projector. So if you actually look closely into here, this thing actually has four outputs. So I have HDMI 1 connected to it and HDMI 4 connected to it. So I have HDMI 1 output connected to the TV, and then HDMI output number 4 connected to the projector, and then that's just a power indicator. So HDMI 1 output goes to the TV, and then HDMI 4 output goes to the projector. And then I could connect my other projectors on HDMI output 2 and 3 if I wanted to, which I'm not going to do. Well, that in focus will actually look pretty nice, but what's really cool about this guy is this actually does 1080p and 4K, right? But it also does 1080p HDR and 4K HDR. So if you actually have screens that is 1080p, like my projector over here does 1080p with HDR, then this actually does work. And my TV over here, my LG TV, is HDR also, HDR10, and then this is HDR10, and then this does HDR10, so it all works. All the specs are, all together. So this is connected to my TV and my projector. Like I said, my TV is connected to HDMI output number 1, and my projector is connected to HDMI output number 4. And then my InFocus will be connected to one of these in my Optima, which I'm not planning on doing that, but if I wanted to, it's there. The worst part is about this device right here, this HDMI splitter. It only has one input. Yeah, that's the problem about this guy right here. Only has one input, so that's why I'm only using my Blu-ray, my 4K Blu-ray player into here. Yeah, like for you need to get another box that actually does 4 inputs and 1 output, and then you take that 1 output and plug it into here, and then it'll display on 4 screens. Yeah, so I have to buy another box to put on top of this box to have more inputs, because this only has 1. But the convenient about it could display on 4 screens, but it only has 1 input. So I have to buy another box to have 4 inputs and then 1 output. And then that 1 output is connected into this box, and then I can connect it to all 4 displays. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass, but I will get this done. So this is a huge upgrade into my home bedroom cinema setup, as you can tell. So I'm just going to turn off the light right now. So I actually popped in Titanic on 4K. But what's wrong with this projector is that it does take 4K input signals. Right now I have the wrong specs, so it's just doing 1080p at HDR, and then the TV's doing 1080p at HDR. So I can't. This splitter cannot throw 4K into here and 4K into here. If this is 1080p, this has to be 1080p. It doesn't really matter what the player is. I know, it sucks. But I got it. But I got a display on my projector on my TV. Ready? I'm gonna zoom it out. Whoop. Go back. There we go. It's displaying the same signal. So why do I need this? Well, or why should you need this? That's the question. So if you actually have a TV and then you don't want to use your projector because probably number one, if you have a lamp-based projector, probably the lamp is dying and stuff like that, and you need to save the lamp life to buy a new lamp. This is an LED, so I don't need to worry about that. But if I connected my InFocus into it, yeah, I kind of see the reason why you will actually use this. Oh, and another thing, if you don't want to watch it, if you don't want to watch it on the projector, you could turn the projector off. But if you want to watch it just on the projector, you could turn the TV off, and then it'll still display on the projector. Or if I just want to watch it on the TV, I could just turn the TV on. Zoom this out so you guys can see it. So the reason why you would want this is number one, convenience. Choose which screen you want to watch the movie on. I mean, this is a 43 inch, that's probably like a 90 inch or 100. I think it's more like 100. I think that's 100 or 90. I don't know. If I want to watch on the TV, I could just watch the movie on the TV and not use the projector. Or I could turn the TV off and watch the movie on the projector. You know, it's convenient. It makes things a little bit easier on which screen you want to watch the movie on. So yeah, I mean, I really recommend this. I really recommend that device if you're actually running a TV and a projector at the same setup. It's actually really convenient. I mean, you don't need to worry about, taking the HDMI out of the TV and plug it into the projector, or move the Blu-ray player closer to the projector, or buy a longer HDMI cord and stuff like that. It's very convenient to just have that box, and then it'll display the same thing on two screens. And like I said, if I want to watch it on the projector, I could just turn the TV off, and then I could just watch it on the projector. Or I could turn the projector off and then watch it on the TV. And then it should pop up on the TV. And then there we go. So, yeah, it's about flexibility, should I say. It's all about flexibility. But if you guys want to see the info, so if I press info on the TV, it is showing 1080p at HDR on the TV. And for the projector, for XGIMI projectors, you just press the center button for the info button, for the info in the corner of the screen. HDMI, 1080p, HDR10. So they're both displaying HDR signals. So yeah, very convenient. Watch on the TV or the projector, and then you could choose. One device plugged into two TVs by just that one splitter over there sitting on top. So yeah, this is just a video that I just want to show you guys the addition to the my bedroom home cinema. I mean, if you don't have a receiver that actually has two HDMI outputs, this is actually really convenient device to have. You could just plug anything into it. Like when I opened this and I used it, I plugged in my Xbox into it, and my Xbox was, displaying on the TV and the projector. Ooh, it's a little washed out. I don't give a crap. Yeah, I mean, you could game on the TV or the projector, or you could do it at the same time if you're a dork. But yeah, so that's the that is the device and addition to my setup right now. Now, because like I said, this only has one input, I have to buy another device that actually has 4 inputs and 1 output. And then I take that 1 output from that device and then plug it into the input of this device. And then I could display it on 4 screens if I wanted to. So literally I could... So here's the setup again. HDMI output number 1 goes to the TV. HDMI output number 4 goes to this projector. And then if I feel pretty crazy, I could connect the in focus and the HDMI 2 output, HDMI 2 output, and then I could connect the Optima into HDMI output number 3. So I will actually have 4 devices playing the same thing. So, I mean, yeah, good little device. Every home theater enthusiast should actually have it. If you guys are running a TV and a projector, you guys definitely should buy this device. And it is powered by mini USB. So, there you go. Alright guys, that is the video that I just want to show you. Very cool. I like it. Very cool that I have the flexibility to watch it on any screen that I want. So yeah, really cool. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on the next update on this setup right here. I might need to buy a longer HDMI cable from the projector that's in the back all the way to the splitter. Because if I turn on the light and show you guys, I definitely need to buy a longer HDMI cable for the projector because it is plugged over here, but it is running in the back of the DVDs to go to the splitter. So I definitely need to buy a longer HDMI cord so it won't, you know, bang against the DVDs and stuff like that, because I'm afraid if I take a DVD out, yeah, it's not back there right now, it's a little bit lower, but I'm afraid if I take a DVD out and put it back in, that I will misalign the projector or unplug it, or unplug the HDMI from the splitter. So I do need to buy a longer HDMI cord to make that work. Just a longer HDMI cord. Alright guys, there you go. That's the new addition to the bedroom home theater setup. And then look, you can actually see the 3 blue lights all the way from over here where I'm sitting. So here's one wide angle shot to show you guys what it looks like. And then that's it. Alright guys, I'll see you guys on the next video. Later.